Hello, fellow Vikings. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 74 of the Blades of Ragnarok, which originally aired live on Twitch. Thanks for looking out. And Idis, go rescue... Greedy. Ooh. Should we rescue Lucia? So the shock lance made her a trauma savant. So if you're wondering what a trauma savant is, it raises your manipulation by 50%, but it stops you from talking. So she would be, and she's a crafter, so she would be a wickedly fast crafter. She just could never speak to anyone ever again. So the perfect coworker. The perfect coworker. It's up to you if I should rescue her or not. But that is freaking hilarious that the shock lance scarred her brain and turned her into a savant. The chances of that are really, really low, mind you. So let's capture her as well. I think 3 capturees, or whatever you want to call them, is enough. I'm not going to look for more. But yeah, that's great. So the other thing is animals. Carnivore hauling, omnivore hauling, carnivore hauling. Is I'm going to require a prison, and unfortunately for Freya, she's moving back in here. The reason being here, where's Nikki? Oh, I also gonna need a foot for Knut, because he got caught. Not got caught. Nichols. Oh, you're still firefighting? Okay, that's cool. You know, for what seems to be a significant amount of damage here, all they really did manage to do is to burn some crop and break a few walls. It's pretty insignificant compared to what I did to them, which was to murder them wholesale in a most astoundingly efficient way. So Lucia is going to be joining us as a crafter. Let's put out these fires. The ones I've ignored here: ugly fast learner, slothful kind, slow learner kind, quick sleeper, hard worker, cyclic doll. She's not terrible. Acela. And yeah, Acela, you want to just pass out for me? Maybe I'll add you too. Never mind. I'll add you to the tally of the dead. Yeah. Ripperonis. So here we're gonna have our prisoners, and the prisoners eventually gonna be up here, where Freya's bedroom is. So who's closest to the base? Nope. Okay, well we'll move. The prisoners are not gonna stay here. But what I could do is, if they want to be spicy prisoners, I'll spin up the turret. So they can be spicy all they want. They just get a sprinkle of death if they resist. Just a little sprinkle. Trauma savant needs lungs. Are there lung donors? That's a very good idea there. So the trauma savant could use. So here's the thing: if they're a trauma savant, there's also a pretty good argument for should they become a Luciferium addict. And then, but yeah, here's a lung donor. You, sir, are going to donate your lungs. You were greedy in life, and in death you will be generous. If you survive. You may not. Who has the longest bleed out timer? Crab Slayer? Yeah, let's capture Crab Slayer instead, because there's 7 more hours for bleed out. Lucy does not fix Trauma Savant, no. Trauma Savant is not a negative attribute. It's a positive one. So you can actually, here's what's crazy. You could actually cure the brain scar that caused the Trauma Savant, and they would not lose Trauma Savantism. Very, very, very interesting interaction, that, but it is true. Ye can quote me if you like. Wow, you're already capable of walking. Well, it was a psychic shock lance, so I suppose that makes sense. Beds. For now, they're just going to get bed rolls, because I don't have better beds made for them. And there. How goes the stream? Cool. We just used like 10 people to kill 90 people. So that was fun. And Gaida saved her own husband. Or lover. Green Advark here. So, Green, you're going to be recruited. Agneson, or Agneson, you're going to be recruited. I am going to need... Oh, Idis is already here. Cool. I was going to say I was going to need a doctor. So, meds... No doctoring, no meds. Naz is getting Crab Slayer. Oh, you don't even have a bleed out timer? Yeah, let me get the one that's not even bleeding. Sorry, Crab. You were so close to dying from surgeries. Nichols, you're fighting fires. Yeah, so the other thing here is, I'm going to need to get cutting of sandstone. So let me see. I might actually replace everything with granite, because I don't actually have the sandstone. So I'm gonna move the stonecutter table over here, and queue it up for granite. So all of these walls here that you see get destroyed, I'm gonna be replacing them with granite, which is to say that it will be a weird granite sandstone hybrid. But it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Now over here, I am trying to remove some of the shallow water. Because, you know, we're not going to want to be in the drink. I'm going to want non-wood. But it looks to me like my tasks over here look good. So let me focus back over here. Oh, you're stripping in the middle of an open field? You were just that happy about your lover being found. So let me tend your lover, because he's going to die in like 2 hours. 4 hours, okay. I exaggerated, but not by very much. And unfortunately, Gaida does not have the same beating heart she did when she had that lover. But yeah, you know, relationships. Let's see. What is your social here? You don't really love her. All right. She rescued your life, little man. And you don't love her? Shame. Just a shame. So that fight cost me, what, like a toe and an eyeball? And it cost them... What's really convenient is a significant amount of their corpses just burned up, so I don't even really have to do very much. So here we go. I'm going to make a temporary corpse stockpile. This here, over here, is going to be for rotted corpses only. And then copy, paste for fresh corpses, just so that we can get rid of the corpses quickly. Can you go for... No, stop trying to smoke weed. You already have a low consciousness. I don't need you unconscious due to toking. Alright, so Modred's moving the bed for Freya. This is now going to be a bedroom again. And everybody walking in with empty arms is going to move a bedroll. But I only really... How many bedrolls do I need? I need 3, right? Yeah, so forget this one. Freya So this bedroll here, let me put it in the suit. Using that one. Excellent, excellent. Here's another excellent. Put that one in the center. And Freya, you move it. Or maybe Scarred. No, neither of you, because you're both wildly unhappy. All right, if I zoom out here and double click on the wall blueprint and hit cancel, and then go to the home overlay. I wish I could keep the home overlay up, but I can sort of figure out where my old home zone was for where the walls should be replaced. And here, that's it. Maybe I'm going to change it a little bit where I have a an airlock in this location now. All right. Follow the conduits? Yeah, that's the easiest route for sure. They didn't even get the geothermal generator down. Sucks to be you guys, you stupid pillagers. Don't pillage my village. You will not survive. So a lot of the people that I'm adding right now are probably going to be ported over to the new base. Oh, and also let's get a dump stockpile for these corpses over here too. I'd like to burn up the corpses quickly. And Modred, would you be so kind as to call in a war merchant from Aborn? Because we have a ridiculous amount of random stupid weapons to sell now. Note, you cannot, because you literally can't talk to another human. Nichols, can you do it? Because they are your people. Just be like, hey, I got to triple launch a bunch of idiots. Come buy their stuff. It pains me a little bit not to call in a loot merchant, because loot merchants are amazing and overpowered and ridiculous. But, you know, whatever. All right, Nichols, I do believe that you're set to bed rest and patient. So, oh, but I don't have a hospital. So that's on me, I suppose. There. All right, I don't know what his name is. Borgulfberg. That is one of the most unfortunate names I've ever heard in my life. Borgulfberg. Alright, so who is wardening? Edith? This should be for prisoners only. And Edith. Go prioritize take to bed. And then Ari, you're missing an eyeball, so you should rest. Naz, Hall of Bedroll. Modred, Hall of Bedroll. Yeah, this one is just a lung donor. Ah, we're going to tear out your lungs. Make you breathe so bad. I'm going to tend to them with herbal meds so that they can recover, because it's a little dangerous to cut into a deeply wounded person for their lungs, because after the first surgery they could die, and he needs to be able to survive 2 surgeries, because I am going to take both lungs. We're going to organ murder him. You know, like you do. But that was a spicy little raid there. That was a lot of fun. So this wall here is actually not necessary, as this is now an enclosed space. So we'll get rid of it. But just to make sure that we don't have easy breaching, I'm going to add a door in here. And let's make sure to remove the roof first, because that's been a bit of an issue. Watch out for the roof. Yeah. I know. You don't... Too soon. It's not too soon, but it feels too soon. Corpse obsession for Knut. Oh, seeing all those dead bodies out there made you want to see more dead bodies? I bet that's what it is. Let's take a look at the news. Serious? So the observed corpses put him over the roof, over the threshold, where he had a mental break, and his mental break is to see more corpses. Yep. RimWorld logic at its best. I love it. Alright, the trauma savant here needs to be taken to a bed. Where is Edith? Edith is already doing it. So, Arna, temporarily you're going to be a... Wow, you are a terrible warden. But you're not mentally broken, so... Question. How are we going to even chat with Agniason? She is a trauma savant. She can't even talk. It's a problem of RimWorld where they don't consider health conditions in terms of like prisoners. So this prisoner here is going to be given herbal meds. We will recruit. This one is the underground jogger who is good at mining and construction. You are going to be given fine meals. Another thing that I'm probably going to need to do is to put a table in here with some chairs. Yeah, maybe it's sign language. Well, trauma savants, like, I guess the game doesn't really explain it all that well, but I've come to understand that it's basically like they don't understand language anymore. More than anything else. So this prisoner, Green Advark, is recruited, herbal meds now, and also fine meals. You are going to be given simple meals, and you are going to get reduced resistance, I guess, just to keep you placated. Then Idis, let's tend to our wounded. Especially Nichols, who needs to stay happy for me to get the quest done. So you, recruited, med, fine meals. Mangalore wakes up in a prison and thinks to himself, wait, what? Arna. I don't know who keeps trying to haul that bed in, but it hasn't worked. Ari is in a psychotic daze. Which is good, because we just patched up your eyeball. Otherwise, it would have been a problem. Wait, what is going on? Why can't I... Oh, okay, tend. Yep. Probably already was queued up. Oh, don't tend with that, though. Hold on. Nope. Tend with the herbals. So, this Green Advark is going to be eventually... taken to a prison cell. So, take to bed. Oh, well, okay. That didn't really work, but after we do the surgeries, we'll do it. Edith. Let's have you start making the wooden tables. I don't think I have any spare wooden furniture, so we'll just haul it in. And the outpost. Sin is back to growing grass. We've got moisture pumps for the water. And I'm doing the impatient way of drying up the water here. And we're going to have just this typical fishing hole. Just a weird little fishing hole. which reminds me of ice shack fishing. I mean, it is. It's not that cold out. Not cold enough to have ice water. Right, fine marble tiles are gonna look really, really strange, but I'm gonna put them in anyway. They're gonna be out of place, but Nana, I bet you want to join us. You're getting sweet rolls. You didn't even have to shoot anyone into the knee to earn those sweet rolls. All right, over here. Let's see. So here's our prisoners. Edith is talking to the prisoners already. They are constantly stopping me from making the chairs. There's a good reason that you don't build in a prison, because this. Gaida has an inspired creativity. You have no ability to do anything creative, so forget it. It's a lost cause of a inspiration there. What does Mangler want? Sorry, I missed that. You want a Viking burial or something? Due to your dementia? I'm just assuming. Mangler wants a heart attack? Oh, I'm sure you'll get one. Sven is psychic binging. Oh wait, what was the reason behind the binge? Malnourishment. Yeah, that's my fault. Cooks. We don't have any cooks over here. Sin, I'm gonna have you butcher real quick. And the people out here are going to be given the almost everything cook requirement. Oh my god, Sven. You know, I went to all this effort to resurrect you. What are you doing? Why are you the way you are? At least he's wearing crypto armor, so like he can't bleed. But last time I checked, insect jelly is not psychite. Yeah, Sven is just the undying zombie that wants to die again, clearly. Again, wearing crypto bleed armor, so like he can't bleed, so he's just hurting himself. But quit hurting yourself. Durable carpet, thanks for the gifted sub. Does crypto cover the neck? It does. It does. How is he bleeding? Oh, well, it's a bleed where he's not bleeding. Okay. Wolu. He could be just bit to death, though. So I'm just gonna jump in here in defense of Sven. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Back up, back up. Go this way. Bring him outdoor. Well, it's 2 in the morning, so there's not really light out anyway. Come on, don't turn around. Don't you turn around. I got you, dude. So as you can see, he has a 0 bleed rate, even though he has multiple leads, as a result of the crypto armor. So you guys go in there. No, keep stabbing. I distinctly remember telling you to not stop stabbing. All right, so Knut had a corpse obsession. Where did he put the corpse? On the table down here? No? I actually don't even know what corpse you wanted to play with. Alright, you rescue... Well, actually, let's not trust the, I'm not gonna trust the cannibal to rescue the unconscious man. I'm not that dumb. And this insect hive is gone. So the avoid zone is going to be changed. We are not going to avoid here anymore. There are no bugs in here anymore. And haul this jelly back, which is a good source of nutrients when you need it. Yeah, no, I realize that in RimWorld, cannibals don't bite you like that, but still, I am not going to trust the rescue of a human to a human eater. It doesn't sound like it's going to be a good time. All right, so Sven is alive, or alive again. I don't really know when you're a zombie like that. He's good though. We made him whole. Oh, and we get to butcher some of the wolfhounds that we that tried to eat us. Works for me. A reverse zombie. I don't know what he is. I really don't. Do we have any doctors here? We do. Sven is the doctor. Oh, that's convenient. Sin is like a sort of doctor, so Cinnamon, that's her new name. Cinnamon, dear, please come help us. Oh, insect jelly does not belong in the hoppers. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's fix that. No animal products in the hoppers. Copy and paste. All right, that crypto armor is forced, but it is below 50%, so he's gonna have to take it off. Which means we're gonna need to make prestige recon armor again. I do have normal recon armor here that I could send out to him, but I'm gonna make prestige for him. I mean, the dude has died for us, so the least I could do is give him a little bit of love. He is a zombie doctor, yes. I do see... Well, I mean, he knows more about death than anyone else, right? Having died once and nearly died again. Alright, so the almost everything food designation here does include nutrient paste. Cool. And here we go, we're eating nutrient paste. Not delicious, but necessarily nutritious. I think what I'm going to do is lay off of the hunting for a bit because we have enough meat to butcher for nutrient paste meals, and a 69-year-old escaped convict named. Okay, so this escaped convict is not. Oh my God, 74. So forget it. I'm just gonna vote no here. So the question I wanted to ask you before the big raid is, are we going to go to the Fatal Grave? So let me pull for that. So 2 very simple yes or no. Go for it or don't bother. Just a point of reference, it is here in the Trosmal Swamp. Not too far from Helheim, but it would require a return trip. My animals are back to... Yeah, they're back to hauling. Oh, here's the corpse that we... Okay. Where do we... Freya, please haul. I could take out settlements on the way back, yeah. That'd be a possibility. Okay, so Knut's out of his corpse obsession. Looks to me like we have some honey. Yep, we have some mead brewing at our barrels. That's good. Wow, Sin has been doing this doctoring for like multiple hours now. Sven was pretty messed up. I like how in this little, like, cave we got a mega screen TV. It's all right, go for it. So if I am going to be going for it, I did mention this, but I would probably want like a super weapon brought with me. Do I even have one anymore? Let me check. No, 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 no. No, I don't. I don't have any super weapons. Because I used the beam on the insects. What's in here? Stun trainer and antigrain warhead. I could antigrain them. Berserk Pulse would work real well with Freya. Yeah. Absolutely. That is... Oh, well, I mean, alternatively, Sven's Neuro Quake would absolutely annihilate. I could Neuro Quake it. I could have him Neuro everybody to absolute mental breakage. You want to see Neuroquake in action? All right, I can have it voted. How to take on the fabled grave. So 3 options. There you go. No, don't, no. What are you doing? Don't do that. Great, now there's roof that you can't even remove. Dude. Let me preemptively prevent that stupidity. Never, ever build roofs on rivers. It just looks bad. Naz, your friend Thora died. That's a pretty good, very reasonable reason to binge. Don't blame you at all. Okay, so these corpses have been neatly piled up. Scarred, my man, you are going to be the torchbearer on this little funeral pyre. Camel hide. I was worried that was human. It is not. I'll leave the poll up for a bit. But we've, the last time we went out to these legendary graves, half-cocked, Wolu murdered Crypto. Because the graves, unlike almost all other world quests, scale to colony strength and size, and lake and game time and all that stuff. So, TLDR, the events get more difficult with time. So it's going to be crucially important to make sure we are very, very, very well geared and ready to deal with the many enemies that we face if we go back. Hence the Neuroquake. Oh, marine armor just got researched. Let's go for cat. Catty cat cat. Sven is capable of walking again. I do realize that there's a small chance that this fire goes unchecked and gets rippled out to the ambrosia. Bring an animal pulsar with me too. I probably don't need it, given the effectiveness of Neuroquake. There's really not going to be a need for anything but the quaking. All right, here's Sven. He's going to be unbelievably naked in a second. Taking off all of his everything. Good job. He managed to strip, and then he passed out. Yep. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so Neuroquake wins the day. If we're going to be Neuroquaking, it does mean that Sven needs to recover and probably get armored. Both. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the Prestige Recon Armor with Mr. Knot. Maybe. What's your needs? Yeah, I'm going to have him start it now. Oh, you're making the bionic leg. I must... Ooh, cold snap. And that's on the other map tile. I must not have the Celestial Uranium or gold. I must not have the gold for that. Yeah, I don't have the gold. So I will be sending instead the Recon Armor and the Recon Helmet to Sven. All right, I will... I'm gonna break this down and set this up as the outside. Hydrate. You got it. Oh, come on, Storm. Come on now. How necessary was this? Freya, do you have water skip? You do not. So this whole area, how cold is it? Ooh, it is righteously cold. Well, at least the food won't spoil. Because outdoors... Oh, yeah. I mean, technically, that's outdoors. All right, that will fix it. Where's Wolu? Wolu is fleeing from something. What are you fleeing? Oh, did you go too close to the bugs? Are you a manhunting? What are you running from? I actually don't know what you're running from. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on you. Oh, there's a scarab over here. Okay. Got it. All right, so now this is indoors. Yes, this is indoors and not rotting. Good. We will be shivering in here, so let's go ahead and put a heater here. There's a bionic leg made. So forget the Prestige Recon Armor. We're not doing that. The bionic leg knot is actually for you because of your toe. And somehow we have rats because I've left doors open, so that's my bad. Alright, let's get this closed. Okay, more rats. Alright, Sven's conscious, which is good. On your feet, soldier. And we are setting this area up to be outdoors so that we can pod things to it. Wolu, quit running from the stupid scarab. Where is it? All right, animals, wildlife, mega. Okay, numbers, enemies. Oh, that doesn't really help. There it is. Blends in real good. Splat. All right, quit being afraid. Cedar Jack, thanks for the bits. And the follow. Welcome. Yeah, the rats ran straight into the butchery. It is pretty convenient. Yo, what are you doing, Sven? Dude, the table's right here. What are you, trying to commit war crimes? Eat on the... What are you doing? Stop. All right, forbidding the door. Really? I have to go that far as to forbid a door? All right, here comes a war merchant to buy the stuff I wanted to sell. So this area here is going to be my, yeah, I'm just gonna super moisture pump. I'm impatient. Well, this is going to... Yeah, all right, I'm impatient. So this is where we are gonna have pods and whatnot to go raiding. And Mr. War Merchant, you are gonna buy all the weapons. So have we hauled these weapons in? As far as I could tell, we have. Oh, there's a few weapons out here that we haven't. Alright, so this is a way to get rid of some unwanted gear. Alright. Edith. Out to the war merchant, who is a singleton. Wow, he came on his own. That's risky. Hey, Yoda, you want a treat? Hey, buddy. Can't really figure out what he's doing, I guess. He's just staring at it. And I'm hydrating. Here's the proof. Cheers. Every time I try to give Yoda nuts, I have to convince him that they're tasty. And then as soon as he eats one, he's like, ooh, these are good. Hello. All right, so here we are. Perfect. This is what I wanted to do. I'm going to sell the beer because we drink mead here. So this is just a lot of garbage weapons. I'm going to make sure not to sell all the important ones. The Danaxes that are like Plassteel. But they should be at the bottom of the list because they're more expensive. Harpoons. And poor clothing. A bunch of frag nades I don't need. A cow wool toque. Damaged Ravager armor. Pretty much all the Ravager armor I feel like I could get rid of at this point. You eat it! Dude, alright, eat this one. Trust me. Trust me. Here, let me break it open for you. I think he's already licked it, so I can't break it. There we go. Alright, that's that there is the trade. And now let's remove all these temporary little stockpiles that we were using to make sure to sell everything. So we have a little bit of beer that didn't get sold. Oh, also all the yayo. Is there anything I can buy off you guys? You have a female timberwolf? Sure. Oh, actually, let me check on that first. Animals. I don't have wolves, so I can buy the female. All right, sell me the female timberwolf. That will be something to pawn off. So we're gonna have a lot of raffles, I think, of this episode because we have so many prisoners. Provided that the prisoners can be let's sell the heart. Yep. Well, if I sell the heart, I'm gonna keep the heart because I'd rather sell the AO. Okay, this is far more yayo than they are capable of buying. And done. Hello, Ms. Wolfie. So if I go to wildlife, boom, carnivore inside, and get you trained. I'm going to name it Tusky for now, but it's going to go through a name ceremony. Looking at the clock, let's say at 4 or top of the hour if you're not in my time zone. So if you're wondering about the many moisture pumps, it's because if you have a moisture pump instantly when it is built, it removes the water from the tile underneath where it is built. So moisture pumping in the way that I'm showing you here will instantly remove all the stuff. Now at the cost of a lot of steel and components, but that's fine. What is Yoda even doing? He's just sitting here waiting for like more treats, I think. Oh wow. Anyone? Warden or doctor? Sin. Feed the guest. Slowly dying of malnourishment. Now, the lung donor here is still wounded, but healing quite nicely, but still has some torso damage. So we don't want to cut into the torso damage. Whoa! This one got cut to the head by a monosword and survived. That's kind of impressive. So then the resistance here between Agni and Holmbjorn is 21 and 20. So they're close-ish, and 20 for Green Advark as well. So it will be done. Knot's currently asleep, so here we go. Right leg bionic. And there's nowhere to do the surgery, is there? So let's suspend this then for now, because I don't want to do the surgery in a double bed. All right, Sven, when you're up, let's get you a weapon. These are going to need to be powered. Little bear. Let's start getting some steel. Or components, both works. And a visitor. Very cool tattoos there. Yorkies! Well, if you like Yorkies or have Yorkies at home, I suggest you look away for a minute. Just don't, I'll let you know when it's safe. I'm selling the Yorkies upstate. Yep, that's totally what's gonna happen here. We are, we're gifting out Yorkies to a soup kitchen, so that homeless people can pet them. Is 100% what's going on here. No need to confirm that story. It's true. You could just take my word for it. Yeah, I'm just giving Yorkies to Skull. Skull is, you know, a wolf god. So Skoll just wants to be reunited with his kin. That's all that's happening. There's nothing else going on behind the walls here. I'm gonna replacing these walls with marble ones because marble is pretty. Socket plant died because of the cold. You don't say. A surprise to no one. Oh, there's still a warhammer over here. Where'd that warhammer even come from? Edith. Where is the trader dude? Have they already? No, they're still here. Yeah, so I guess the answer is, how was Freya going to remove our ambrosia? Via cold snap was the answer. So if you had cold snap, congratulations, you've got Freya bingo. If you didn't have cold snap, you should have assumed that I was going to get snapped, because God knows Freya wasn't going to let me keep a nice thing. Actually, I don't think ambrosia dies, much like heal root. It doesn't die due to cold snap. It is pretty heat resilient, or cold resilient, temperature resilient. But it sure ain't gonna grow. A bulk goods trader coming to my base. All right, so here's that axe. Wasn't there a warhammer too? I don't care if they don't have the money. They have it free. Yeah, okay. That. All right, give me some pemmican, I guess, so that I'm not warned about the cost. Warhammer? Oh, you know what? There's the golden throwing axe that I've had for a long time that I do want to get rid of at some point. So the bulk goods trader is also here? Or is it? No, it's at the other map tile. That's unfortunate. Because there's not a lot of bulk goods that I have here. Plus, it's a cold snap, so these guys are probably going to leave near immediately. Even the animals are leaving. Even the animals are like, screw this. I'm out. It's too cold. So the best trader on this map tile is Wolu. Yeah. It's cold. Oops. Stop. Go mine that steel. Okay, Mr. Wolu. What can you do for me? Sell all the leathers that we don't need. That's it? That's lame. Okay. Really not much else. Yeah, it's a little cold in here, dude, isn't it? Here. There you go. No, would they? Bulk goods doesn't buy dogs, do they? Let me double check. No. Nope. Well, you know what I could do? All right, if you're a Yorkie fan, you can look back again. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Yorkie, you may eat the rat, because you are a bit of a rat terrier, and you may eat the other meat. Do not eat anything not offered. Wow. Why aren't you crafting? I'm gonna take him off of hunt, because I forgot that he hunts over smith, because he really should be smithing. Also, don't walk like micrometers away from the enemy that's trying to stomp you to death and then pretend like that's called fleeing. It's not. It's just dumb. So I know that I have the Fabled Grave, but we're waiting for Sven here to recover from his injuries in order to go to the Fabled Grave. So I'm just trying to spend the time wisely and, hey, I'll damn ya. You're welcome. I'm happy that suggestions such as checking up on Ekim the Brave panned out for you. It's a fun stream. The raffle. Oh, yeah, no, the raffle would be right now for the wolf. So, thanks for the reminder. Let's say in 30 seconds. So if you, much like myself, forgot that there was a raffle. Oh, and there's now 5 more people eligible for the raffle. So thank you, Tangier, for making even more people eligible and reducing your own chance to win. So if you want to be raffled, if you want to be eligible to get the wolf that I just bought, go ahead and, you know, say something and do it quick, because I'm gonna raffle really, really soon. Something, something, something. Dark side. Oh my god, Sin, you are the worst doctor ever. Visitor relationship. A kin of Arna coming to visit us. Whoa. You're not that healthy, are you? Hearing loss, asthma, bad back. Speaking of asthma. And a raid. Coming to... Oh, well, this is a puny little raid. What kind of raid was this? It should be embarrassed for itself. Attack it immediately. Truly embarrassing raid. So, you, Mr. Byrne, are good for the surgery pretty soon, the lung extraction. You know, I might actually do the lung extraction on someone coming in now, because they would be considered guilty, even though organ harvest murder is frowned upon regardless. And I could just like release one and then murder the other. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, Nana is still recovering. Oh, there's 2 groups. Okay. I didn't notice the 2 groups. Okay, so this is not that's on me. I'm glad I noticed before Arna got shredded. Whoopsie daisy. Animals, let's get you inside. Naz, try to lead a shot for once in your life. Well, it's probably not going to work, because that was a terrible spot to even attempt. Thank you all for watching episode 74 of The Blades of Ragnarok, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has all the information you need. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next episode. Farewell, everybody.